Hello, and welcome to this conversation in our series of Reconnecting Stories. As the community of Reconnect, we want to let one another and you, dear listener, dear viewer, know who we are as a missional community. We want to say in our own words, what are the things that we value about being part of Reconnect and what keeps us connected to one another and in growing awareness of the presence that some of us call God. We might call these stories woolly because, whilst on their own they might be interesting, it's only when they're knitted together that they create a work of art. A bit like a beautiful, warm, multicoloured blanket which holds us in its soft folds and invites others to draw close. Welcome to our woolly stories.
So here we are, another day, another sofa, and I've got Sally here today, and to chat more about our reconnecting stories. So Sally, thanks for giving your time, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what makes you smile when you think about Reconnect.
Well, many things. I think for us, we're quite new to Reconnect, so we've kind of been around the edges of it for a little while. But to properly be a part of it is a real joy. Um, Two things come to mind. Two big things that you can't really talk hugely. Like it would take a long time to talk about properly. But for me, my young people, there's a sense of safety for them that they can be fully themselves, and that they're appreciated for that and they're seen in their own right. And I think for me, like we had a Maundy Thursday time of journeying through the Bible, and that was a really powerful time. And it was just to see that our young people very much felt like it was a safe space to be themselves and to offer what they've got to offer rather than being put in a different space. They're part of that space. And that's happened again since when we all gather on a full Sunday, that sense of them being more than, kind of more than okay, not just kind of pandered to or given different things, that they can be themselves in their own right.
Because we all meet together, so it's a
Because we all
sense of
meet
being
together.
part of
And that they're mature people who have a lot of wisdom that actually we need to listen to and learn from. And I think within the diversity group that exists as well, again, that's like another beautiful space of people being able to be fully themselves and to know they're safe and know they're loved for who they are. I think that's a rare thing and a bit of a treasure, really. And I think that extends outwards as well to the adults within the group, because we are a really diverse group.
Yeah, we are.
And that's not always easy, and there are some challenges within that, but within the best of it, and where the heart of Reconnect wants to be is a place where all are welcome, and from a massively diverse space of neurodiversity, gender, sexuality, but also theology. And I think that's a real gift of Reconnect, but it's not easy either. And I think that's the reality. So I think I kind of imagine that it's a space that's always evolving and always having to work out, right, how are we relating, how are we friends, how are we community, and I think that's always a live conversation that has to happen. But I suppose I see so much of the beauty in that, and of God's heart in that's already happening, and I think that's rare. It's a bit of a treasure, really, in that way. So
a treasure,
but also a work in progress as well. So it's all those things together, isn't it?
As we all are as humans.
Exactly. And so I think those two things stand out for me as to why it makes me smile.
Cool.
It's very cool. Yeah.
And if we were to say Reconnect as 3 words or a metaphor or an image, I wonder what you might say.
I suppose it's a bit like, I don't know if you've ever been to, is it Chapman's Pool or Blue Pool?
Oh yeah.
I suppose it's like it's an unusual colour. So it's like sense of really deep colour, and there is a sense of real depth to it as a community. So it's like a deep kind of turquoisey pool of it's a deep space in terms of theology as well, and reflection and care and compassion and community. And I think it is quite rare in that sense. So
Cool.
yeah,
A deep pool for some
deep
swimming,
pool
maybe.
for some swimming, maybe some diving down if you want to be brave for a moment. But yeah, so that's how I imagine it.
So there you have it. If you fancy a swim in the blue pool of Reconnect, we'd love to see you. But thanks for joining us on the sofa today, and thanks, Sally.
You're welcome.
See you another day.
Bye.